Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. The chapter on fractions is going on and I hope you have seen the previous 6 videos in which I told you some of the basic concepts related to fractions, and this video is no different. It has another very important concept, that of converting the fractions to decimal form. Now, whenever the divisor is a particular type of divisor, I'll take up all those questions. You can actually eliminate the use of actual division and then find the decimal equivalent of that fraction directly. Yes, without long division, getting to a decimal expansion, doesn't it sound a little bit strange to you? But we can actually do it through smartness. So watch the complete video to learn this amazing concept, and this concept actually is a part of our ebook of short tricks, which is like chapter number 5, art of manipulating the fractions. So all these chapters which I have been putting up on the channel, these videos are a part of our this amazing quantitative aptitude competency development ebook, and it comes with 24 different chapters, and you have around 300 plus short tricks through which you can calculate faster and eliminate the use of long traditional methods, thereby helping you crack the multiple choice questions effectively. So if you want to have a copy of this compilation of short tricks at one place, you need to send me a message on WhatsApp. This is the WhatsApp number 9896369963. You can take a screenshot, or all these details are given in the description of this video as well. So friends, how do you convert the fractions to decimals? For that, let me take some very common examples. The first example which I am going to take up is division by 5, or when you have an improper fraction with the denominator 5 or the divisor 5. Now, you can do like this: 16 divided by 5. 5 3s are 15. So when you subtract, you get a 1. And because 1 is smaller than 5, you have to put a decimal and then put a 0 here, and then 5 2 times is 10, which gives you a 0 as the remainder, and the decimal equivalent is 3.2. Now this is what the traditional approach will say. The traditional approach obviously has to be used for other numbers. Like if I have to divide say big number by 13 or maybe 14 or 17 or 19, I can't use the short tricks. But there are so many questions in which short tricks are applied and we are using the traditional approach, and now that's where we land up consuming so much of time, and time is what matters in the exams. So you can do like this. It is a universal method, totally applicable, but for division by 5 you should not do like this, and you should know just by watching the question, the improper fraction, that this is going to be the decimal equivalent of the particular fraction. Okay, so what do we do here? See, 16 upon 5, I know how to divide numbers by 10, because division by 10 is just shifting the decimal one digit towards the left, right? So I am better off converting the denominator 5 to denominator 10, and that will be far more easier. Because if you multiply the numerator by 2 and the denominator by 2, you actually convert this in the form of 32. 16 2s are 32 upon 5 2s are 10, and all you have to do is to put a decimal one digit from the right hand side in 32. So you will get 3.2. Now all these steps which I have written here, these are mental math steps. So I'll write MM here. MM stands for mental maths, and you just have to see this, think that 5, how will it become 10? Multiply by 2. So you will multiply the numerator by 2, which gives you 32, and put a decimal one digit from the right hand side, which gives you 3.2. Now this is smartness, and you need to develop this smartness in the children, right from class 4-5 level, so that they are not dependent on pen and paper to do these type of calculations. So let's see one more. Here we have 37 upon 8. Now, if you know the process of halving or taking the half of numbers, and you are competent in that, this is not going to consume any time. Or if you know When does 8 become a base number like 10, 100, 1000? Can it become 10? 8 cannot become 10 when you multiply it by something or divide it by something, right? And 8 can become 100, but again, smartness, that's what is required here. So for me, I can do it through two different ways. One is the traditional approach, 37 divided by 8. I'll have to do lot of steps there because after decimal you will have so many digits. But for me, I know that 125 times 8 exactly gives me 1000. So all I have to do is to multiply this number 37 by 125. Now, how do you do that? I'll put a 0 and I'll use the vertically and crosswise. That's why I said, basic tricks for adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing numbers, they form the base. And I have put tens and hundreds of videos, in which I am trying to develop those competencies so that you can multiply these numbers in a single step. So I'll do that in front of you. This is 7 5s are 35, 5, 3 carry. Now this is 15 and 14. 15, 14 is 29. 29 plus 3, 32. 2, 3 carry again. 7 and 6. 13, 13 plus 3, 16. 6, 1 carry. And then you have these two. So 3, that's it. And plus 1, 4. So 4, 6, 2, 5 is the product of 125 and 37. Now if you get this product correctly, then your answer is in the next step, because you will know that where to put the decimal. So I did 37 times 125 and got 4625. In the denominator we have this, so this is like 1000, and all you have to do is to put the decimal 3 digits from the right hand side, which gives you 4.625 as the decimal representation of 37 upon 8. And this is actually going to work, this is not all that difficult. And you see some more questions here. Division by 20. Now division by 20 is actually based on division by 10. So if you know division by 10 like this one, you should know that 10 is a base number. So 149, you have to put a decimal 1 digit from the right hand side and it gives you your answer. Now this trick will be used here in division by 20. So that is why I gave one question of division by 10 here. Now how do you use this here? Now 20, I can do it in two ways, right? 267. If I write 20 as 2 times 10, this is one way of doing it. Or another way is 267 divided by 20 into 5. Now when I do the factorization, that is 20 written as 2 times 10, then I should know halving of the number. That means if I have to divide 267 by 2, what will I get? So if I know the half of 260, it is 130 and 7 is 3.5. So 130 and 3.5, 133.5, and divide by another 10 here. Now this is smartness, and here we have the traditional approach, converting 20 to 100. So if you multiply denominator by 5, you have to multiply the numerator also by the same multiplier. So 5 7s are 35, 5 3 carry, 5 6 are 30, 33, 3 3 carry, and then 10 plus 3, 13. So again, see, you are getting the same number here, only the decimal point is there here. And here, divide by 100. Now see, both ways. Divide by 10, shift the decimal 1 digit towards the left. So you get 13.35 as the final answer. Here, it is division by 100. So shift the decimal 2 digits towards the left. You get the same answer, 13.35. So both ways it works. Division by 20 can be done in so many other ways also, but these are two most common ways of expressing an improper fraction containing 20 as the divisor in the form of a decimal. Right. Let's have two more questions. Here you can see now the denominator gets converted to 50. So 6, 8, 3, 9. I can do it in two ways now. 5 times 10. If I know how to do division by 5 easily, then division by 50 is also going to work. or I can do 6839 divided by 50, 50 times 2, and I will do times 2 in the numerator also. Both ways it will work. So let's solve it both ways. So if I divide this by 5, 5 ones are 5, so 18, 5 threes are 15, 33, 5 six are 30, 39, 5 sevens are 35, and 40 means 0.8. So when I divide this by 5, I get 1367.8, and now I have to divide it by 10 to get the answer, which shifts the decimal one digit towards the left, and my answer is 136.78. This is the decimal equivalent. Now when I do doubling, 2 nines are 18, 8, 1 carry, this is 6 plus 1, 7, and then 2 8s are 16, 6, 1 carry, and then 12 plus 1, 13. So we have 13678, the same number, and divide this by 100. So shift the decimal or put the decimal 2 digits from the right hand side, you will get 136.78, which gives me the same answer which I obtained through this method. Now likewise 125. Now immediately I should know that multiplication by 8 fetches me a 1000 in the denominator. So multiplication by 8 in the numerator has to be done. And so 8 times is 64, 4, 6 carry, 8 nines are 72 plus 6, 78, 8, 7 carry, 8 threes are 24 plus 7, 31, 1, 3 carry, 8 threes are 24 plus 3, 27, and all I have to do is to divide this by 1000 to get my answer. So 27184 divided by 1000, which gives me, you have to put a decimal 3 digits from the right hand side. 27.184 is the decimal equivalent of 3398 by 125. Now you see how smartness saves so much of time, and when you start visualizing numbers like this, maths looks much more easier, and the quantitative aptitude and multiple choice questions can be cracked really quickly. So friends, if you like this video, do share it with all your WhatsApp groups so that students get benefit out of this. And do not forget to click the like button, and as soon as you click the like button, you get the hyping option. Hype the video, give it some points so that it has greater chances of reaching the audiences. Subscribe our YouTube channel and click the bell shaped icon. This is the bell shaped icon with the subscribe button. You will be getting all the notifications of future uploads on your mobile when you hit the bell icon. So friends, practice conversion of these improper fractions to decimals using 30-40 questions, and let me know in the comments, does it work for you? All the best.